I think we all love fuchsias, and I think especially in the Northwest we can grow them really well here. I'm at Little Prince of Oregon with Mark, and Mark, you really have a great collection of fuchsias, but you have some special ones too.
We do. We have a collection of fuchsias that were bred right here near Woodburn by Ron and Debbie Monnier from Monnier's Country Gardens. Their nursery was just west of Woodburn, and they've since moved to Milton Freewater, but we have many of their incredible plants.
And I think what's great about them is that since they were bred right here, you know they're going to do well in our gardens.
Yeah, and Ron meticulously field tested the plants, and so we know their hardiness. I mean, all three of these are certainly hardy in our gardens here. Many of them have seen temperatures below 10 degrees, and they do just fine.
And I think that I learned so much from them going over to their nursery and to their display beds, because they planted them out in the full sun, which I thought, oh my gosh, they're just going to fry.
And that was my initial thought when I saw their show gardens, because they are literally out in blazing sun. But if a fuchsia is planted deep, and they behave very much like a tomato when they're planted, so anything that's below the ground will start to form roots, and when you have that big of a root mass, they can get plenty of water during hot spells, and it also improves their hardiness, so that's definitely the way to treat a fuchsia, is to plant it deep.
Yeah, and you know, you can also put them in the shade, they'll do well there, but in the full sun, the flowering is just incredible.
The flowering is much more intense. The plants will tend to stay more compact, and I love putting fuchsias in full sun.
Yeah, it's so nice to have them in a full sun garden. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the varieties a little bit. This is a pretty one.
So we have DebRon's Black Cherry, which
Look at that.
For a long time, you know, kind of the holy grail of fuchsias was to get the red sepals and the black corolla, and so that's Black Cherry.
Mm-hmm. Really beautiful.
And then this is DebRon's Smoky Blues, which is a bit bigger flower. It has the same dark red sepals, a little bit more leaning towards blue on the corolla. And then we have DebRon's Snow Fairy, which is a red, they're almost open, but it's going to be pink sepals and a white corolla.
Right, and let's just explain about the sepals and corolla, if you could just point it out there.
Okay, so the sepals are here,
and
they're they encase the flower. You know, it's when I was a kid, and you probably did too, you like to go up to your grandma's fuchsias and pop them. So those are the sepals, and then the corolla is here. It's what forms the main part of the flower. And so, yeah.
Yeah, just a little botanic lesson there.
Yeah, and corollas are either single, or they can be semi-double or fully double. And so this is a single, Black Cherry is a single, and Snow Fairy is more, it's approaching a double.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, you know, we love having fuchsias in our gardens, and these are going to be great hummingbird magnets too.
Absolutely, yep. Yeah, you'll very definitely attract hummingbirds with them.
Well, if you'd like to find these for your garden, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to the Little Prince of Oregon website, and you can find out a local nursery right in your neighborhood to find these beautiful fuchsias for your summer garden. Thanks so much, Mark.
Thank you.